Hi, welcome to RunRebs Live. I'm Mike Ramala. I'm here with Sean DeFrank, Senior Editor for RunRebs. Wanted to talk about Khem Birch today. We've got a story on the front page about Khem. He's got to make his decision on the NBA this week. The deadline is Sunday for him to declare. From what I'm hearing, 50-50, still up in the air. So, in your opinion, I mean, do you think it would be a wise decision for him to leave right now for the NBA?
I mean, obviously, as a Rebel fan and alum, a bit selfish and biased. Of course, I'd love to see him come back, but all that aside, I think he should come back. He made huge steps in improving his game from 2 seasons ago to last season. I think if he even makes half that kind of improvement going into next year, I think he plays himself possibly into the first round. It seems like mock drafts this year don't show him getting drafted at all, so that's one of the reasons I think he should definitely come back.
It seems like he is a fringe prospect, and that's the thing that, from talking to NBA people or to college people, everyone seems impressed by the increase in production this year. He produced more, he played more, so I think they like that. But if he does come back for the senior year, I mean, how do you see him improving next year? Where do you see him getting better? Where is there more room for him to improve his draft stock?
Definitely the biggest improvements can be made on the offensive end of the floor. He still has no real go-to moves in the low post, and I think that's definitely the one area he can improve in the most. But, if he comes back, I think he automatically becomes the team leader. I think he started to kind of assert himself in more of that role last season. I think if he comes back, he clearly becomes the leader of the team.
You mentioned the low post offense, the scoring offense. Let me give you a stat here. The thing I noticed watching this season, finishing around the rim, not his strong suit. He doesn't always finish when he gets the ball in close. So let me read you. Field goal percentage at the rim this year. Some of the other elite big men in the country. Adrian Payne from Michigan State, 68% around the rim. Aaron Gordon, 72.9%. Julius Randle, 70%. Joel Embiid, 76.3%. Khem Birch, 61.8%. So he's way behind all the other elite big men when it comes to offensive skills, finishing around the rim. That's where I would like to see him improve the most. But that being said, if he comes back for next year's team, you mentioned the sort of role they have. How good do you think he'll make that team if he does come back?
I think he makes it a lot better than it would be otherwise without him. His ball handling, for instance, this past season, he probably made one of the biggest improvements in ball handling I've seen a player, whether it be a guard or a big man. His ball handling skills were so much improved last year.
Confidence, so much more confident, just getting the rebound and pushing it up the floor.
Yeah, he could get a rebound, push it all the way up the floor, dribbling with his head up. He could dish it off or finish himself. There's definitely a huge upside to him.
If he leaves, you're talking about probably good luck Okanobo, maybe Demetrius Morant, someone like that, sliding into that spot, getting the majority of those minutes, and that's going to be a pretty big drop-off considering those two guys have not really played much at this level. So definitely important if he does come back. And we're just a few days away that I'm hearing he can make his decision. It could be coming in the next few days. I mean, what do you think? Do you think your prediction? You think he's coming back? Do you think he's leaving for the NBA?
I think he's coming back. I mean, it's just an educated guess, but it sounds like he's happy here. We've not heard of any real unhappiness on his part. He seems willing to want to become a better player. I've got to believe he's well aware of his mock draft status, which is essentially nil, and just seeing the lay of the land, I've got to think he's coming back.
He's one of the guys, I will say that, covering the team every day, he's one of the few guys that does seem to sort of legitimately enjoy the college experience. He likes playing here. He's mentioned how excited he is about the schedule that they're playing next year and some of the guys they have coming. Not everyone on this team it seems like they enjoyed being here. He's one of the guys I say that it does seem like he's having a good time and he's enjoying it. But that being said, I'm pretty much always in favor. If you can go and get a job that's going to start your career, then you go and do it. But I could see the benefit for him coming back for one more year.
Most definitely.
All right. Thanks, Sean. Thanks for watching RunRebs Live.